Oh, hello. Welcome to today's Decay. We are celebrating births and beginnings of everything important since the dawn of time. Delicious. February 22nd. Here are all the dates that really right. On this day in 1803, the Utsurobuna UFO incident occurred. Pretty interesting stuff in Japan. 140 years before Roswell, there were a series of reports of wooden craft or craft of some kind of unknown material, unknown make and model and year, that arrived in different locations throughout Japan with a what was described as a woman with red hair, possibly Caucasian, holding a wooden box inside like a larger structure that like nobody understood where this came from or how any of this worked, and then mysteriously vanished. And from a modern standpoint, one would think this sounds like a UFO incident. But who knows? Yeah. Utsura Buna UFO incident. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Hugo Ball, born today, 1886. One of the movers and shakers, founding creators of the Dadaist movement and the Cabaret Voltaire. This was like absurdist theater and absurdist performance art, I guess you could say, right? Yeah, but it's definitely a collaborative process between a whole bunch of people. These are not like individuals. I would also say this whole movement to me is full on proto Bromley contingent, proto punk type stuff, or so I think at least. Definitely could be wrong, but this is how I'm projecting upon it. What else? Alonzo Dean Cole, born today, 1897, who was the creator of the Witches' Tales old-time radio. It wasn't called old-time radio dramas back then, but they were just short, dramatic horror stories performed over the radio in the mid-1930s. Early 1930s, something like that. I love the concept of these. I think some of the quality of like what has been able to be saved is really difficult to kind of get over, like all the static, but still there's some really great lurid titles that you just want to like delve into. I don't have any of them handy, but yeah, it's good stuff. Witches' Tales, check it out. Old time radio drama, lots of fun. And Louis Buñuel, born today, 1900. All sorts of really great artists, right? Out of this world, surrealist artist, born today. Louis Buñuel, and filmmaker. Dwight Fry, born today, 1899. Of course, a classic horror actor. Renfield in the 31 Dracula. Fritz. What else? He played in multiple Frankenstein films. He was in The Vampire Bat. He was in Drums of Fu Manchu. A bunch of really good stuff. Always or regularly going back to horror films. Don the Beachcomber, born today, 1907. Should have made a tiki drink. Should have made a tiki drink. I didn't think about this beforehand. Creak. You hear that creaking door? This is all, it's atmosphere. I pay extra for atmosphere. Yeah. Giulietta Messina, born today, 1921. I get misty-eyed just thinking of her. That's Fellini's wife. That's not her top accomplishment. No, I would say her role in La Strada is so intense, right? I love broken-hearted clowns. And in this case, he cast his wife as quite the broken-hearted clown. It's really one of my favorite films. Someone was just asking me, like, what's my favorite sad film, and is that it? I don't know. Maybe. Hard to do. Hard to do. 1971 today, the film House That Dripped Blood premiered. Amicus, confusing, because House That Dripped Blood is a title, is like the nickname or whatever of Hammer horror films, but this is an Amicus film, and it's filled with chock full of all sorts of great actors and performances in this horror anthology. Ingrid Pitt, John Pertwee, Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing. The gang's all here. House of Dripped Blood. It's a good thing to watch on the day it premiered in 1971. Did Don the Beachcomber come up with tiki drinks? I don't know that I believe that. I think it was a combination of people, but he's one of. Definitely somebody who made it a thing in the post-World War II era. Anyway, that's it. The whole day from me to you. Till tomorrow.